Welcome to Perfect News Analysis. Here is Vineet Bhai's take on domestic and foreign issue of this week. Now, first we will take up the issue of the repeal of controversial farm laws. Here is a party which came to power with the slogan, "A party with a difference." But when it comes to practicing a parliamentary democracy, it has shown no difference. The government repealed the 3 controversial farm laws without any discussion or debate, just the same way as they were passed earlier when it brought those bills. Now, why is this party running away from debating or discussing or having a dialogue? The only reason which I can think of perhaps is the fact that the government is scared that in view of the coming elections to some states, 4 or 5 state assemblies, that is next year, it might hurt its chances, because these laws which have been repealed now, if there were to be some discussion or debate on those laws, this could bring out some interesting facts, some facts which maybe the government is trying to hide. But what has happened in that process is that it has lost, the people have lost faith in the sense that it used to believe that there is a party which would be following all these norms, unlike its predecessor, that is the UPA. But friends, the facts and the statistics reveal that what UPA did in terms of not practicing the parliamentary or established parliamentary norms, this government seems to be going even further than that. Well, for the record, let me put it straight. Ever since the Modi government came to power in 2014, it has promulgated 82 ordinances, an average of 11 ordinances a year. Compared to that, its immediate predecessor, that is UPA, in both these terms of from 2004 to 14, promulgated only 61 ordinances. That is just 6.1% compared to a whopping 11% by the current regime. More than 76% of the bills introduced between 2014 and 2019 had zero consultation. That means they were not at all consulted. They were neither released for public consultation or maintained a minimum of 30 days deadline for public consultation. Neither they were discussed in the House, and nor they were given to the Select Committee. So what does it mean? Why were they rushed through? It only shows that the government perhaps had no intention of having a debate or discussion on these bills. So they were just rushed through like that. Promulgated 46.5% of all ordinances issued over the last 22 years. And that sounds the depth of legislative scrutiny to me. Between 2014 and 19, no more than 27% of the bills were referred to parliamentary committees. That is, and compared to 60% and 71% of the bills during Singh's, that is Dr. Manmohan Singh's 2 regimes, respectively in UPA 1 and UPA 2. And I am quoting this from the official data of the PRS Legislative Research, that is a think tank of the parliament. During the current, that is the 17th Lok Sabha, the Modi's ongoing term in office, only 11%. Listen to me carefully, only 11% of all the bills were referred to parliamentary committees. In other words, 89% of them were not at all referred to parliamentary committees. So, this is the situation. Saying repeatedly that look, we are the mother of all democracies in the world, but when it comes to practicing parliamentary form of democracy in the country, this is the result. Friends, now we'll discuss the issue of OMICORN COVID-19 variant, which has appeared only recently and which is supposed to be very deadly. Although more than 17 or 18 countries have already put a ban on entry of foreigners into their countries because of this variant of corona, that is Omicron. Luckily and fortunately, in our country, only this morning, or rather this afternoon, the government of India declared it on the floor of the House in Parliament that there has been no case of this variant so far in the country. That is something very good. But the fact remains, we have to be on the guard. We cannot just sit back and relax, say, okay, fine, it has gone away. No, we cannot be complacent. The point is the fact that already 18 or 19 countries in the world have put a ban on entry of other countries. That shows that there is still something to worry about. The fact remains, as of now, if what government is saying is to be believed, there is no immediate threat of Omicron COVID-19 variant. Thank you.